Today we're doing MLB plays here on PrizePicks. Again, there is a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks. They will match 100% of your first deposit. Also, a free Discord link, Patreon link in the description of this video as well. I'm going to give 3 total plays that I like in the MLB slate today. A ton of games going on. I think we may have all 30 teams playing today. Maybe not, maybe 28. But nonetheless, 3 player props that I like in the MLB slate today. It is Taco Tuesday on PrizePicks, so there is going to be a discounted play at some point today. WNBA video coming up very, very shortly, or maybe actually even before this video. But nonetheless, Taco Tuesday here. I'm going to give 3 total plays that I like. MLB slate coming off yesterday where we did go 3 for 3 in our props. In the video yesterday, I did Max Scherzer over 7.5 strikeouts. He had 9. Sean Manaea over 4.5 strikeouts. He had 5. And then Corey Seager over 1.5 total bases. He hit a home run, and he had 4. And then I also added this Max Fried MLB live play to the 3 plays that I gave you guys yesterday, just to increase my profits. And he hit his over here on this one, over 1.5 total strikeouts. So again, coming off a night of we went 3 and 3, looking to replicate that today. 3 total player props that I like. Again, it's important to know I'm not a financial advisor. This is not gambling advice. These are just the plays that I'm personally looking at making. Also, it's important to mix and match these and all that good stuff. But let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. The first player prop that I really like is Josiah Gray and his over 5 strikeouts. Now, I'm surprised when these lines came out that his prop was, or his line was at 5 strikeouts, considering just how many times he's hit over 5 strikeouts this season. He's been pitching well. He's coming off a game where he had 11 strikeouts against Philly, 6 strikeouts against Miami, but 5 strikeouts is the prop. So let's just count how many times this season, in his, how many starts has he had? 16 starts. In 16 starts, let's see how many times he's gone over 5 Ks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 or 5 strikeouts or better in 12 of his 16 starts. So again, a bare minimum, this is a push for me, but I really love the over here. Facing the Seattle Mariners, who are pretty, they're middle of the road, 22.5 strikeout percentage, like pretty much dead middle as far as, the entire Major League Baseball, as far as K percentage goes against right-handed pitchers. But I just love the over here against Josiah Gray against the Mariners. Again, coming off the game where he had 11 strikeouts and his line is 5. Seems like a no-brainer to me. I love the over here for Josiah Gray at 5 strikeouts. Also, he has been pitching pretty deep into games, or just pitching a lot of pitches. This game here, against the Philly, he threw 6 innings, had 117 pitches thrown. 117 pitches thrown, but mind you, that was the game he only had 4 Ks. But I just think 5 Ks, too easy to pass up here for Josiah Gray. It was at 5.5. It dropped to 5. I like the over on this one. The next one is going to be Garrett Cole, over 7.5. Now, this is one that I think just recency has allowed Garrett Cole's prop lines to drop. I remember a point when his line was 9 strikeouts for some games, but 7.5 being the line. He's coming off a game where he had 7 strikeouts against Boston, 6 strikeouts against Cleveland. Now, he's 5th in Major League Baseball at 124 Ks, but I think some would say that he's not striking out players enough. This month of May, he went crazy, 10, 11, 9, and 10 strikeouts. Had 12 strikeouts against Tampa Bay in that crazy matchup against Shane McClanahan, if you guys remember that one. 8 strikeouts here against Houston, 9 strikeouts here against Detroit. So obviously, it's Garrett Cole. 8 strikeouts in a game for Garrett Cole is pretty, I would say, average and something that we are accustomed to for Garrett Cole. But he is facing tonight an interleague game here, and it's Garrett Cole, I believe, against the Cincinnati Reds. You can see here, yeah, Cincinnati Reds versus the Yankees. The only issue I have with this prop, I'm taking the over, but the only issue I have is that the Yankees just obliterate the Reds, and Garrett Cole doesn't need to pitch that deep into the game. He only pitches 6 innings minimum, to get the quality start in the win. But again, it's Major League Baseball, so you never know. But Garrett Cole facing the Reds, who just strike out a ton against righties. 5th highest strikeout percentage in baseball at 24.1%. I just can't shy away from this. I was looking at this board for a while, and I was debating, actually, Dylan Cease at 7, but he's facing the Indians, and the Indians just don't strike out a ton, right? 17.5 strikeout percentage against righties, but you just can't shy away from Dylan Cease. But I'm going with Garrett Cole here. I think just looking at the board. Spencer Strider was at 6.5. He jumped to 7. There are some strikeout props that are interesting, but I'm going with Garrett Cole, 7.5. Josiah Gray, 5 for the 2 pitching strikeouts. And then for the total bases or a hitting prop that I like, again, there's a ton that I like here. You could go back. Rafael Devers hitting 330 against righties, facing a righty today. There's also Corey Seager, who we played yesterday and has just been an absolute tear. Corey Seager at 1.5 TB, if I think that is available for him. Yeah, Corey Seager at 1.5 TB. It's a super strong play as well. I'm going to actually probably add this to my line. Not going to officially give it to you guys here, but I really, really like Corey Seager. He's been tearing the ball. But I'm going to go with Austin Riley and his 1.5 total bases. He has just been hitting the ball extremely well as of late. Austin Riley, in the month of July, is hitting 444. Over his last 7 days, he's hitting 483. And over his last 15 days, 429. And even over his last 30 days, hitting 324. His average is up to 282 on the season. 24 home runs, 57 RBIs. And he was not named an all-star, guys. So it's pretty crazy to me. He's having a terrific season. If we take a look at his game log, he has a home run in 3 straight games, right? Just tearing the cover off the ball. 3 for 6 against Washington here in this extra innings game. Just players are hot right now. I think even there's quite a bit of players that are hot. Just their bats are extremely hot. But with 1.5 total bases, there's even sometimes not on these videos, and I'm just kind of giving you guys some insight on what my strategy is. Sometimes I'll do a 5-player prop line of just 1.5 total bases, and I'll just take the hottest hitters, right? And it'll be a flex play, and it's just something I like to do sometimes when I see that the slate and the matchups are good for a lot of these hitters. It's one that I feel like is pretty. You can easily hit on those compared to like a 5-player prop of mix and match, in my opinion. But again, those are the 3-player props that I have for the MLB slate tonight. I got Josiah Gray over 5 strikeouts, Garrett Cole over 7.5, Austin Riley over 1.5 total bases. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about these player props. Again, I like Corey Seager. I also did want to share with you guys, and I don't want this video to drag on, but I also do want to share something that is interesting as well. It's going to be pitches thrown. And this is one that I think a lot of people are talking about right now. And it's Chris Sale, right? And I just have to make this video because I wanted to share this with you guys to give you a little insight. Chris Sale at 84.5 pitches thrown. Now, this was last night at 82.5 pitches thrown. And again, this is his first start of the season, obviously coming off injury. Has been making rehab starts in the minors. Major league season debut. All right, and Chris Sale, obviously a legend, probably going to be in the Hall of Fame, 7-time All-Star, all that good stuff. But Chris Sale at 84.5 pitches thrown is his line. And, Alex Cora already came out and said, Chris Sale, and this is why I want to share with you guys, this came out yesterday, Chris Sale will throw 85 pitches in 2022 Red Sox debut Tuesday. Alex Cora looking forward to seeing lefties Tropicana Field redemption. Now, if, Alex Cora comes out and says, will throw about 85 pitches against the Rays. 85 pitches against the Rays is what Alex Cora is saying Chris Sale's going to pitch. So at 84.5, for me personally, I'm looking at taking the under on this. Because it's like if he's at 80 pitches and the inning ends, he's not going to go back out there. Right? At least I don't think so. So I just feel like at 84.5 pitches being the prop, you could take this one way or another, because also at the same time, if he's at like 84 pitches and he's got one more batter, he's probably gonna go back out there. So super interesting. I just want to share this with you guys. I'm looking at this one as well, but these are the 3-player props. I know this video dragged out is longer than usual, but I just wanted to rant a little bit with you guys. Please drop a like on this video. Again, links in the description below. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.